Hello, Windsor, Colorado. It is time for our real estate market update. My name is Andy Hawbaker. I'm a local realtor with Coldwell Banker Realty, Northern Colorado. I live and work right here in Windsor, Colorado. We're going to dive in. We're going to look at all the information that's going on. Everyone's always asking, how's the market? What's going on in the market? So I'm filming this on August 1st, 2024, and I've got the latest data from yesterday, the whole month of July 2024. So we're going to look at that in detail. Again, this is all just Windsor, Colorado. I also did a video that has Fort Collins, Loveland, Windsor, and Greeley as a comparison. On this video, we're just going to look at Windsor. So this is the information for Windsor, Colorado. This is a 3-year graph. This is the number of new listings. So first of all, this is going to be everything. This is your attached condos, townhomes, and single family homes, all sizes, all aged, everything in Windsor, Colorado grouped in for this information. So just wanted you to know all that. Okay, so this is the number of new listings. There were 122 new listings for July of 2024, which is up from 97 last month. So that's a lot of new inventory coming on the market. It's a 34% increase from a year ago. So that's kind of crazy. A lot of people coming on the market. A lot of people seeing now is a good time to sell. Homes for sale. So last month there were 235 homes for sale. Now there's 252 for the month of July. That is up obviously a lot, basically the highest we have seen in a few years. And then the number of under contracts, there were 85 homes that went under contract in July. So that's been sitting pretty steady right here, which is good. And then the number of closed sales, there were 82 closed sales in July, 94 last month. We're up actually 20% over last year. So more homes are selling it. All this information is like, oh man, there's all these homes on the market. But truthfully, we're selling more than we did last year. So that's good. It's just that there is more inventory, which is obviously a good thing especially for buyers. Okay, days on market. So the median number of days on market in July 24 was 54 days. So you got to remember that a typical contract has 30 days, 30 to 45 days for the escrow period, get the loan all lined up, get the appraisal done, all that stuff. So if you subtract about 30 from that, that gives you an idea of when most of these go under contract. So that'd be about 24 days, which kind of makes sense. The month supply of inventory. So our supply is the highest it has been really since before the pandemic, which is good news, again, especially for home buyers. 3.6 months of inventory. So basically what that is I already told you there were 82 closed sales this month. So if you took the number of available homes by the number that sold last month, how many months would it take to sell everything if no new homes came onto the market? So that's the way that works. This is up 44% from a year ago. So again, great news for home buyers because you've got a lot of inventory to choose from. You don't have to just pick whatever happens to be available at that time. Okay, so this is the median sales price. This is what most people are keeping their eye on. In Windsor, Colorado, July 24, $600,000 was the median sales price. That's up from $593 the previous month. It's not the highest. In April, it was $630. Even in December, it was $642 as a median. Again, it kind of depends on when some really big homes sell at that time. That's why I look at median instead of average. It kind of equals that out a little bit. Okay, now we're going to look at the percentage of the original asking price this is the median percentage of the asking price. So basically, if a home sells for above, back here in 2022, people were paying 102.7%, 102. So basically 2% above the asking price. Now on average, the median was 99%. 99.1 last month, 99.1 the month before that. So that was median. This is the average, which is 97.5 last month and 98 in July. So when you hear, oh, there's more inventory on the market, maybe I can make this crazy low offer and they'll take it. On average, people are still paying, maybe 2% under the asking price. So don't think that there's so much inventory out there that you can go 10% under or anything like that, but you might be able to find yourself a deal, especially, buyers who have been used to hearing that things sell over a weekend, which happened in 2020, 2021, but not happening anymore. So they might be a little quicker to lower their prices or accept an offer below. But talk with a realtor before you start making offers, because we have good input on that. The median price per square foot is $214 in Windsor. That's up 5.4% over a year ago. And then if you're a home seller, this is important information here. The average number of showings before it goes under contract was 7.6. That's actually down 26%, almost 27% from last year. 8.5 last month, 9. So 9, 8.5, 7.5, basically. So that is going down, the number of showings before it goes pending. So that really just means there's less people kind of kicking tires out there. I think the serious buyers are still buying, but there's less people that are just like not pre-approved, out looking at houses. I think those people are kind of now on the sidelines. So the number of showings per listing now. So this is, if you're a home seller, this is kind of the shocking thing. 3.1 showings per listing in July, which was 3 the previous month, 3.2 in May. So really for the last 3 months, you put your house on the market, only 3 people are looking at it each month. So that's kind of shocking in a way. That's down 22% from the previous month. But like I said, that just means that there's less people out. There's more homes to see, and buyers are pretty hesitant. So a lot of people are just kind of on the sidelines, waiting for election to get over with, or whatever it is. There's 100 excuses. But as I've always say, I think there's good opportunity in today's market. If you're a home buyer, let's talk to you real quick. There's inventory out there for the first time in 4 years. So you have choice. You can go out and look at multiple homes, choose the one that's going to fit best for you. You might be able to get it for 2 to 3% under the asking price, which is great for you. So again, go out, see what there is, take your time a little bit and make those offers, make strong offers to get into that perfect home for you. Interest rates, a lot of people are sitting on the sideline because of interest rates. We've had great news with that. So I think that's going to interest rates are going to be inching down today. Again, August 2024, the 10-year treasury went below 4%. So typically the mortgage rates don't follow the Fed funds rate, which is, everyone's always like, the Fed is dropping rates or raising rates. Mortgage interest rates don't necessarily follow that. They really follow the 10-year treasury yield, and then about 2%, 2.5% margin above that. So with that being at 4 or under 4 today, if we can stay under 4, most people are going to be looking at mortgage rates in the low 6s. So that has improved a lot. And then the other thing is the Feds met yesterday. They did not lower the rates, but it's almost certain, over 90%, according to every mortgage person that I'm following, that in September there will be at least a 0.25% rate cut. But here's the thing: people will hear that and think, "Oh, I'm going to wait till September to buy." No, like I already said, mortgage interest rates do not follow the Fed funds rate. So they're already baking that in now. So we're already seeing that it's very likely that the other lending rates are going to be lower. So the mortgage rates are already going lower. So you're going to, get in now, wait until it'll be all over the headlines in September, and then everyone else is going to want to buy. So you get in there now and take advantage of the opportunity before everyone else is in the market. Because guess what happens when that happens? Prices go up. So anyways, that's that. Home sellers. I still think it's a pretty good time to be on the market for home sellers. The thing is, as we saw, there aren't a ton of showings. On average, it was only 3 for the month. So not a ton of people out there looking at homes. But like I said, 82 or 85 homes did close in July. So that's a lot Windsor is a fairly small town still. So that's a good number. Your house will sell. There are people who want to buy. What you have to do though, is you have to price it right. You price too high, you're going to sit on the market. Nobody's going to look at it. Nobody's going to make an offer. And then it's got to be clean It's got to be in great condition. You absolutely have to make sure it's super clean and in great condition so that when people walk into it, they're like, yeah, this is the one for me. They have choice now, as I've said before. So if you're a home buyer, you've got choice. So if you go into one home and it's a mess, the next one is beautiful, you're going to put the offer on the beautiful one. So why, if you're a home seller, why wouldn't you do everything you can to make sure your home is the top choice for the buyers who now have actual choice? So that's that. You can always hit me up. Obviously, I love to talk. So you can always hit me up at my website, which is www.andyhawbaker.com. You can call and text me at 970-203-5066. Just, if you like this video, if you thought this was helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, share it with a friend. I love talking about Windsor, Colorado real estate and all things Northern Colorado. Check out some of my other videos. And like I said, hit up my website, which is andyhawbaker.com.